Guys, thank you for joining us again at Car System Installation. Today we're going to show you how to install our Apple Carplay and Android Auto module for Mercedes. This is NTG 4.5 or 4.7. So we are using our YP-CPAA-MB39. So it's for the 4.5 and 4.7 NTG system. On the back here we have the dip switch that will allow us to choose between factory microphone or aftermarket microphone, size of the screen if it's a 5.8 or 7, aftermarket camera or factory camera, and basically if you have the active lines on and off. So we have set the dip switches based on the vehicle. Now the next piece we have is our T-harness, goes behind the radio. So you guys can actually check our video. We have a video of how to remove the radio complete in here. There's no need to remove the screen. So this connector goes behind the radio. Then we have this connector, which is for our video split, our LVDS. So it goes behind the radio. The best method to test, there is sometimes more than one or two connectors in the back of the radio. So the best method to test, in this case it's the gray one. But the best way to test is while the radio is connected and the screen is connected, you just unplug one of them. The one that have the screen comes off, that is the correct one for your car. The reason I'm saying, because in some vehicles it's going to be blue or different colors. The NTG5 is not just for the GLI, it's pretty much NTG 4.7 is for many different models. So the inside of the vehicle can look different. The way you reach to the radio can be different, but it's still NTG 4.5 or 4.7. So I'm going to start, and the last two parts we have the wireless antenna and we have the USB adapter. Now this system will work from the factory mic in this vehicle because there's the factory Bluetooth. You also need to have your aux connection connected. So you have in your vehicle, somewhere in the vehicle you will have either a standard aux. If you have a standard aux, you need to have a cable inside it, or in this case we have those MDI cables, which is a bit more tricky to take out. I'm going to show you anyway. It looks like this. The one side is your MDI, so you can see this, MID, sorry, and the other side will go aux. You don't want to use the USB or the Apple version, just the aux. So we'll leave that one connected, put it back in. Now we're going to show you the installation quickly. So our T-harness goes to the big connector. I'm going to route everything. In this case, this is a GLA. I'm going to route everything to the bottom because I have lots of room there to hide everything. So I'm going to route everything there. We're going to run the connector in here. Now there's another part that is very important. There's optical wires that are connected to the factory radio. So some of the vehicles, the optical wires are actually for the premium sound system. Without them, nothing works. So you have to remove them from the factory connector, plug in the aftermarket in here, and move them to the new connector in the same position they were before. So now we have the sound system working as before. So that way you prevent any sound or missing. The next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna run my screen cable. So again, I'm gonna run it down here. And the factory screen, I already released it from the thread that he had with the rest. So I made it loose, and that way I can run it to the bottom in here. So that's gonna be all our connections. Okay, so we have our power and we have our two screen connections. So I'm gonna plug in the radio. I'm not gonna plug in all the connectors, I'm just gonna plug it in right now for you guys to see how the screen looks for the CarPlay. And later on we're gonna have a video that will show you how to maneuver in the CarPlay, how to connect the system to your phone and other stuff. So I'm just going to plug in the two necessary connectors for me for the system to work. Plug it in, plug in the power connection. Then there's a small connector next to it. Plug that one in also. We're going to plug in our video in and our video out. So this is something you won't be able to miss because the two separate different connectors. Okay, and that is all our connections. We have our CarPlay wireless, so you're gonna connect that one. Just the antenna, just put it in a, it doesn't have to be external, just put it in a place that won't have a lot of metal around it or interference. And this is our USB. And that's pretty much all you need. That's all you need to have the system working. I'm going to turn the ignition to on position. So first we're going to see that our factory screen works, which means if the factory screen works, we have the right setting on the system. We're going to hold the back button, and now it's going to go to our CarPlay. And as you can see, everything controlled from the factory system. And later on we're going to show you how to do the connections here for the CarPlay, how to do the mirroring, and how to do everything. We're going to show you in a separate video. You have some settings in here for front and rear camera, volume, and stuff like that. So we're going to show you how those settings. For Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, you can always find us at Car System Installation. The YP-CPAA-MB39 is available, Yassi Pro CarPlay modules. Subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.